going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Market Thoughts, where I just give my general thoughts week to week about the market. If you guys find value in this, great, but this is more for me to just track week to week my progress as we continue on. Let's start right into it. Bitcoin was at highs, kind of bouncing down. Again, this is my buy zone area around the $60,000 mark. It has been down in this by this 200 moving average off of big dips, so kind of predicting the same here. Gonna see this bounce down here, gonna average in there. You already see it's slightly oversold on the RSI down here, but I'm just gonna continue to wait. We are in no rush here. Gold is having a good week next week, hopefully give us a good signal week this week, as it probably will continue up to highs would be my guess. But at this dip, break of the RSI probably is going to continue up, as you see here. Break of the RSI continued up, break of the RSI continued up. So hopefully going to just follow that same trend, for now, as it also broke these downward trend lines, giving us that up, and had a good weekly where it looks like it's going to push tops, and that momentum is going to keep pushing up. Silver, same thing, had some engulfing candles. Looks like it's going to push up, but looks very similar to gold in that regard. SPY at all-time highs. We had some tariff news this week that Trump's going to impose 10%, 15% tariffs on a bunch of countries, a bunch of allies. I don't know. We'll see how the market reacts, but kind of looking for a break of this high, break of this trend line, break of this maybe consolidation area that it's been just moving in. Google, maybe it would have been a good ad there for a little short-term play, but Google's already at massive high, so I didn't want to risk nothing there. Microsoft, I had a little ad on Microsoft here because my lines were more up here when I had it. Looking back at it, kind of redrew some of these lines. Maybe these are a little more better, accurate lines. So looking for ads in this area down here. So could drop another 20, but again, I've bought these for a year out, so I'm in no rush. It was just a little oversold here on the RSI, so I said, I'll get in here a little early, but that'll be fine. Nvidia at highs, nothing really to do, no plays really to take. Apple because the last 2 weeks had a new downward trend line to draw, so kind of watching that as it breaks, because I'm looking for big downward trend lines kind of like this. This is my buy area. If it breaks that, maybe going to see momentum move upwards, but nothing really there. Amazon did a little ad on Amazon down here in this massively oversold area on the RSI, as you can see. Couldn't predict the bounce. This is a little short-term play, so I'm hoping to get maybe up to this 220 mark, sell out of my contracts there, as this tends to flip, but we shall see. Also, at this third touch of support, looks very similar to Microsoft, actually, but I just didn't hold these contracts for much longer. I think I had maybe April 13th as kind of my buyout date right before earnings, so I'm not dealing with earnings. And then just waiting for Netflix to break this downward trend line. Ain't nothing we're really looking at here. Had some oversold areas right here that maybe you could have bought in, but as you can see, oversold, continued down, oversold, continued down, oversold, continued down. So gonna kind of wait for it to break this trend line before I start predicting that this is gonna go up. This is my long-term beeps that I'm just watching, but really just sticking to my main 5 is what my strategy is gonna be. Cool. And if you like this, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see y'all next week.